Okay then, we're back with turn 34 of Hell in the Hedgerows. And we are slowly plodding on. Slowly moving our way down the riverbank, down towards the town. The arty's still falling. We're going to have this, see what happens down here. Now that we're bringing, we've now got two 42s, two MG42s kind of online, as it were. But a little bit of mortar fire should be falling down here where that Bren team was that shot up that fire team there. And yeah, there's this team here which has been, you know, kind of shook up a bit by the mortars down here, is going to be making its way down this road here, which is covered by a Sherman up here somewhere. So we'll see if we can lure the Sherman. You know, if they get forward, then they get forward. That's great. If they don't get forward, hopefully the pack there is going to be able to take out whatever Sherman is back here, eyeballing the road. So we're just going to press go. Hope that no typhoons turn up. There is something flying around, but it might be the Fokker-Wolf. So I'll press go and see what we get this time. And ooh, something, we'll have to check that out. That might be a Bren carrier, or some kind of little armoured carry type thing. Oh yeah, watch that MG42 fire going on down there. Like that, lots of traces. And we got a contact there, a bit of infantry there. Yeah, interesting. Might be an AT gun again. That 6-pounder. And, oh yeah, the guys from the oh yes, you guys. Let's mortar you. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at them. And oh yeah, the AA is going up. So definitely General's planes flying around as well. So yeah, actually quite an interesting turn, especially over here. So let's check what goes on down at the farm. Lots of 42 fire down on these guys. I don't think we caused any casualties though. Oh yeah, we nailed that guy. That was the last guy in that squad. You know, these guys were supposed to be shooting at those guys, but they're not now. The pixel shuffling initiative going on. Now they can't see a thing. Who knows what they're doing? Oh, now it's firing back across that way. Okay. Oh, I keep thinking the haystacks are explosions. It's definitely getting water to snot. And yeah, so what happened up here? What have we actually got? What is General sending my way up here? So we have a 6-pounder. How many crew are left on that I don't know, but it did get fairly solidly hit by mortar fire in the last one, didn't it? And then we've got some... That's a tank crew. I don't know what Jen's got there doing. And that is a 1-man 2-inch mortar team. So we've definitely caused some casualties over there. That is a sideways tank crewman. Because he's vaulting over the wall, over the fence, I should point out. Oh, this is where our mortars landed, so let's put some more mortars down here. The mortar team can see them, so hopefully we'll be able to get some accurate fire down. Let's see, what are these guys doing? They're just moving forward. Okay. What? Vickers, that's a Vickers. Oh, we are so mortaring this position now. Yeah, he was shooting up our guy over there along with a 6-pounder. Hell, we might even put some Panther shells in that and move the Panther back up. Oh yes, I think so. Yeah. So what do we get? Let's check the village next. Then we'll see what the enemy planes are shut up. What is that? That's a Bren carrier. Or a Lloyd carrier, rather. So it's interesting that that's going back this way. Unless General's just driving it around to see if it attracts the Fokker Wolf. Might be doing that. Either way, I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Yeah, not a lot going on in the village. Oh, the fireflies popped back up. Yeah. Still stashed away down there. You can see it. That team there. Oh, that's why we moved them, isn't it? Yeah, because it shut up the firefly crew. Yeah, I remember that. Jen opened it up again. Oh, it hasn't actually. That's interesting. Not a lot going on in the village. Cool, and we've got almost the whole squad sorted up that side. Another squad on the way. Yeah, we're getting into a position where we might be able to do quite well. So it looks like the air power has had a go at the dead Panther in the woods here. Let's see, find the right time for it. Yeah, this is just a short burst. Did it shoot up anything else? It sounded like... I can't tell if it sounded like there was the two different streams of fire going out there. Let's listen to the last 30 seconds again. So that's just AA fire. That's a quick burst from the enemy aircraft. And yeah, that looks like about it for that. Okay, cool. Those 42s are on the way. Oh, have we actually lost sight by the time of the end of the... Got it. How much ammo have we got left there? 8 rounds. Yeah, 8 rounds for a 6-pounder and a Vickers. I think we can do that. Let's make sure that we've got the right spot for them. Where have they gone? There they are. So yeah, that corner there, and we'll see if we can't smack him with the Panther a little bit as well. Cool. We are not doing excessively badly. They need more ammo. Or I feel like they need more ammo. Actually, you know, he's got, what, 500 rounds? That's actually quite a lot, isn't it? Let's not beat about the bush there. That's a lot. That's a decent amount of ammunition. Right. Cool. That's all we need to see. That Bren team has laughed its last lap. The thing with the thing with the 6-pounder certainly is that it's not moving anywhere fast at all. So it's unlikely to get away. It's also unlikely to penetrate the front of the Panther. He said killing his Panther in advance. That is still going. It might be worth pulling this Panther back because it's not actually doing anything. Where can we put it where it will be useful? In theory, we could send it up through this field. But I'm not convinced it won't get shot by something over there. So we'll just keep it there for the time being. Maybe pull it back a little bit, maybe. How are these guys doing? They're not even suppressed. That'll do. Oh, we forgot to look at these guys, didn't we? We forgot to look at this flank, in fact, but I think they're all okay. You can see the Achilles. It's you, isn't it? Yeah. Now that gunner there is a bit suppressed, isn't it? And the first aid party is coming out. In fact, just to be sure, let's split that team off and send half of them to go do the medicing, because, you know, that could end in tears, couldn't it? Deploy that mortar there, just so we have it there. Now it's the kind of time in the game where I'm like, I need more artillery. That's still going to be firing for a good 10 minutes. We should be able to adjust it too, without too many problems. So I've got a TRP in the woods here. We could start dropping some rounds around here if we needed to. I think I'm going to constantly associate these pixel tripping with the Smurfs. Yuck. You guys can't. Oh, you can see down there a little bit. Yeah, let's get you on that hedgerow and see what you can see. We might send that MG up there. That way, if it, you know, if we can get some enfilade fire down here, that's got to help unhinge generals' positions down there. And let's move these guys up. As soon as their buddies are about to join them, you guys need to set off. More meat to the grinder. Well, it's not even grinding yet, is it? We're doing quite well. He said, once again, punishing his pixel tripping. Let's get another squad going out down the river. Lots of little waypoints. Oh, that's good, and the engineers are coming this way. Thank God. Yep. 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 Just target briefly into one of those houses there. See that firefly there is just set up to cover that gap, isn't it? That's what he's doing with it. I was thinking more about flanking fire going this way, but that's obviously wrong when we think about it, isn't it? How long does a Focke-Wulf? 2 minutes. Cool. So we've got similar call-in times on the arty, which is quite interesting. So hope that that truck doesn't get strafed. That would be bad for everyone. I'm waiting for this to all go, you know, at some point I really do expect this to go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. I was actually just for a second there thinking about, I've got a Panzerschreck team there that's not doing anything. Maybe we could move it up somewhere where it can shoot up the Firefly, but A, we'd have to move across this field, and B, General is not a potato. These buildings and this tree line here, they're going to be like his, they're going to be not full of, but there's going to be infantry in them precisely to stop me from sneaking up on his tanks. You know, General's going to have his tanks out, so his infantry out in front, so I specifically so I can't. There's still a Sherman around here somewhere that I just haven't spotted, so, you know. How kind of distance we're talking about? That's like 400 meters. Maximum range on the Panzerschreck is about 200, so maybe if we could get to about there. How far is that then? That's still like 250 meters. We'd have to get really close, which obviously is why it's that far back. Guys, yeah, you still have plenty of what do we call them? Waypoints. That's what we call them. 1.5. Let's pay attention. Waiting for artillery to drop down here. That would be bad. Can we spread out any more? Well, not like massively. How much ammo have you got? Probably enough. Might be expending you though, in which case you get promoted to scouts and you can go off and do scouty things, can't you? But I think we are good for now. Those guys are suppressed, or that guy rather is suppressed because of the fire coming out from there. So let's see if we can't destroy that little resistance nest up there in the next turn. And yeah, that is about it. Let's press go.